How to fix Rev360 login access issue after your registration is rejected. If you were registering on Rev360 and after you've done all the necessary thing on the portal and you submitted, then instead of you to get your congratulation message of approval alongside your login details and your certificate of registration, what you got was that your application got rejected, which means you receive an email with a rejection letter just like this on your screen, showing like this one you are having on your screen. Then I got you covered. This video is for you. All you need to do is to watch to the end for you to understand and see what you need to put in place so as to get your registration back on the portal, for you not to be running an inactive or an unapproved tax portal. So I need you to understand that before your registration will be rejected, there are some things that you are not doing right, or there are some things you didn't do right or set up properly when you were registering on the Rev360 portal, which was why your account or your registration got rejected. So what you need to do is for you to look closely at that email that was sent to your inbox. Look at what they say you should correct. There are different stages of correction when it comes to Rev360 account rejection. Some companies or some registration were being rejected because of their utility bill was not clear enough, or the address on their utility bill is different from that on the form they filled on the portal, and some it's because of the NIN that they uploaded, it was not clear enough, or even some is because of the tax office that they choose that does not belong to the jurisdiction of where they belong to. So all of this and many more can cause your registration to be rejected. If you have not watched that video where I explain about all the things that makes your registration to be rejected, you can go and watch it so that you will understand that there are different things that comes alongside rejection. Before your registration can be rejected, there are things that you have done wrong. Now that you want to correct it, you will go back to that email and make sure you read to understand the actual thing they say you should correct there before you can proceed. Yes, when you go to your rejection letter, you are going to see that specific thing. It will be specified there. Either it is utility, maybe old utility that you use, or unclear NIN, or the address you imputed, or anything, or you didn't follow the jurisdiction of your area when you are registering, all of that. So any of this that cause your rejection, you need to observe it very well for you to know that if you are redoing this, you are doing it right at once. And if you are being sent a rejection letter because of your registration, that rejection letter comes with a particular number, that is your reference number. That reference number simply means that you had started registration on the portal, just that there is a kind of error that came up while you were registering. That is why you haven't been able to access your portal. Now let's go into that. That reference letter looks like this. It starts with TP, then some digits of numbers follows, and dash and another 2 digits. So you are going to copy it completely, just like this. Let me show us how you are going to copy it. So what you need to do is to go to that your email that was sent to you, and you'll be saying this registration reference. You can see it starts with TP. So you copy that TP dash 1786 blah 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 and dash 18. You are going to copy it completely like that from your TP to the last number. Your own will definitely be different from this person's own. Just make sure you are copying the number correctly, starting from that TP to the last 2-digit number at the extreme end of that particular place. So that is what you are going to copy. Now, after you have copied that particular place, then you come down to this place here is to come back to your Chrome browser and log into the NRS tax portal. So all you need to do is for you to come down to this particular interface as if you want to start a new registration. You click on this create new account. It will load up and take you down to this particular spot. So once you arrive at this particular spot, you are not using the corporate option, you are not using the individual option, you are not also using the non-resident option, and you will not be using the free trade zone option. The option you will be using is this particular option that is down below in the last box that stood on its own, which is showing want to continue your registration. So this simply means that you had started the registration before now, before you came about a kind of disruption and you need to continue. So this is the particular option you'll be going with. Now let's click on it and impute the reference number that we had copied from our email. So if you have not copied yours, go and copy it. That was the number I showed us earlier that I circled, that starts with TP, a dash with some digits number and another dash with 2 digits number. You are going to copy it straight down like that. Copy everything completely with the TP, with the dash that is there and all the digit numbers. You copy it and come and paste it right here and paste that number. Then you click on continue registration. Wow, it will load up and take you down to this particular place where you will now start your registration all over again without having to stress yourself. So once you do this, it takes you back here. You will now need to input the correct details, those mistakes that you've done in your previous registration. So for this company, wow, so you can see it took us back to the registration stage. So which means this has already given us the privilege for us to correct whatsoever we want to correct. So what you need to do now is for you to go to your rejection letter and make sure you understand what they ask you to do in that rejection letter, so that you won't fall victim again in this place. So right now, what this particular client's rejection letter says is that she needs to change the office, ETO office that she picked before. She wanted to use a specific ETO office, but that office rejected the application simply because of one thing. So what they rejected it for was that our local government was not attached to the ETO she chose, which means our ETO office should be under the local government of the particular address that she imputed, or let me say the address she dropped while she was registering this particular company. So right now, just make sure you understand your rejection letter. That is the only thing that can save you. Then you go ahead to correct that particular mistake that your registration was rejected for. So right now we go straight and change our ETO to the one that they expect her to make use of. So what you just go through it and pick the one she wants to use, that they advised her to make use of in the email that was sent to her. So once that is done, click on continue and pick the next option here. Right here you pick your relevant options, then you move again and it will take you to where you are going to re-upload the document, where you need to upload your valid ID and your utility bill. So let's go and upload the valid ID of this person. So what you need to do is to pick that person's NIN and the utility bill. Once you've uploaded the document, you click on continue. So once that is done and you click on continue, it will take you, you need to input the details of the owner of that company by checking this box at this side. Click on this, then it will pop up for you to input the details that you need to input, which is the full name of the owner or the director, the phone number, the date, and the email of the director. So once all of these are being fixed, you will come up here and click on submit form. Give it time to load up, and you can see it has resubmitted. So right now, after a successful registration submitted, you are going to wait and see the next message you will be receiving in your email. So let me explain. It's a two-way thing. It's either your registration is now accepted and approved from the office that you just choose, or it's still gets rejected. So any which way, your next email will tell you, or your next email will give you the next line of action. So after this, if what you were given to correct has been corrected, then it means you will be receiving your login details and your certificate for those offices that their certificates is dropping. Because presently, as of when I'm making this video, it is not all the certificates of every offices that is dropping. Some office certificates are dropping, while some office certificates are not dropping at all. So in any of the category that you fall to, you will need to decide and know your next line of action. Should in case your certificate and your login details did not drop, then you are to check the description of this video and watch the video I am going to be attaching there. You can also check the comment section of this video. I will also attach the video on how you can gain access to your dashboard after a successful registration, even if your registration approval notes or your certificate did not drop after some days. So make sure you watch that video for you to know how to navigate this, so that you can gain access to your dashboard and be able to start your tax compliance process. I hope we get that. So this is how you can correct your rejected Rev360 application. If this video has been helpful to you, if you find value in this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, share to those that might also need it, and also don't forget to drop your comments in the comment section. If you have any question, I will be answering all your questions. Thank you. Welcome once again. I am Deborah Rafiu, the owner and the brain behind Rev247. I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.